met. I'm really pleased that I get to give my testimony on the day when the youth are here, because I'll have some remarks that kind of center around their age grouping. I'm Steve Herwig with my wife Karen. We've been attending First Unitarian Church since 1989. And that year our oldest son Todd left for college, and we were in a time of our lives where we were not real happy with the neighborhood church that we've been attending for several years. So we were in the process of looking around for another place. So my wife Karen and our daughter Paige started coming here in advance of me. And then when we decided as a family we really wanted to be together, it was that fall that we started coming together as a family. And then it was a matter of, well, will we continue to come here, or will we return to our neighborhood church? So we asked our daughter Paige, who was 8 at the time, about shall we continue to come here or return to the other church? And her comment was, First Unitarian, because there they let you think. So our daughter actually grew up in this church and was active in religious education activities, much like our youth who are working with our worship service today. I believe that this provided a foundation for her life perspective in matters of equity and social justice. While she was in high school, she challenged the sexist nature of boys being allowed to wear Hooters shirts. I think you know the one to which I refer, in school. And she actually appeared before the West Des Moines City officials to state her position. This is when the Hooters restaurant chain was looking to apply for a liquor license and a restaurant license, and they were claiming that they were a family restaurant. So she just appeared before them because she had a difference of opinion. She later went on to college and majored in women's studies, and followed that she attended law school. She has carried her work in equity and social justice by working at the Women's National Law Center. And when she married a few years ago, and was deciding where to do it, she and Brian, her husband, who were both grew up in this area, it was important to them that they get married in a state that allowed anyone to marry the person that they choose. And that was important for her, because if she was going to be inviting her friends and college and law school friends to the state, she wanted it to be open, not just for her and Brian interests, but for people in general. So I'm grateful for the church community and the religious education teachers who've helped to shape her attitudes and perspectives. And so it is that for more than 2 decades, I have been allowed to think, to be inspired, and to be welcomed into a community of kindred souls. I have witnessed a congregation that lives the principles of Unitarianism beyond the walls of the church in its commitment to make the world a better place. It's been my privilege to serve on the Board of Trustees, the Endowment and Finance Committee, the Building and Grounds Committee, and the Grounds Task Force. I have worked on numerous annual pledge drives, and I appreciate all the effort that constitutes a successful campaign. Now I'd like to add a final thought. Please honor the efforts that are given to develop the annual pledge drive and complete your pledge cards today. Let's be good church citizens so that the pledge drive can be finalized and we can celebrate the promise of our next church year. If you really want to make yourself feel great, allow the pledge to take effect now. Thank you.